All right, leg day. God damn it! I'm already getting nervous. I want to get some squats going today. So I'll obviously I'll go by feel on the warm-ups. You know, for the last few days, or the last few leg days, heavy squats have been bothering my adductors a little bit. I think I like pulled one. Not like legit damage, but like just kind of bothering me. So rather than squats, I've been substituting with, just lighter movements. But I definitely think that legs, you got to hit them heavy, at least for a considerable amount of, at least for the first few exercises. And by that I mean quads, right? For hamstrings, I've just pretty much spam the hamstring curl. That's the whole fucking workout. And, I go heavy on hamstrings as well. But quads, it can be enticing to just do, lighter movements. Maybe leg press, or leg press isn't really the best example. But, you can do, let's say that you could do 4 plates for 10 on squats. I'm sure it might be a little bit enticing to just do 3 plates for 15 or something, and go lighter because of just how hard it's going to be to go heavy on legs. But heavy pressing definitely gives you a different look, more mature muscle, if you will. But enough of that. Let's stop talking about it and just fucking do it. Let's turn the exposure down a little bit, get the extra 5% body fat taken off. So that was a pretty damn good leg day, if I tell you what. I mean, destroyed hamstrings, squatted, so loaded up a crazy amount of weight pressing, absolutely pumped the fuck out of them on leg extensions. Single leg press went equally as hard. I mean, dude, this is getting, considering this is the heaviest I've ever been, this may as well be the greatest leg pump I've ever gotten in my life, right? But let's see if it, because it feels that way. It certainly feels that way, even without flexing. Everything's just all tight. But let's see if that translates to, some visual effects. Come on. It's hard to get these fucking pants off. Holy crap. Oh my god. I tell you what, I love a good leg pump. That is for certain. Whew. Oh my god. Calves are going good too. Very nice. Look at me, I'm a real bodybuilder. Side relaxed. Oh. See if we can get a veiny thumbnail picture. Whoa. Yeah, hardly. Bulk is going good. Whew. So, nothing left to explain. You saw the whole workout. 11 sets for each muscle group. Drop sets and those supersets, like where I went from leg extension to leg press, those only count as one. That only counts as one set. So don't think you're gonna get off easy by doing, like all of your sets superset it like that, and then you only have to do half your workout. No. No. Superset, drop set, whatever, only counts as one. So in terms of the sets per lift, I said this before a little bit. I'm telling you, 8. So a few different rules that I follow. These are like basic guidelines where if I were to look at your workout routine, like if you told me your like a basic gist of your day-to-day workouts and your weekly split, I would judge it based on this criteria. Whether or not you hit everything twice a week-ish, how many sets you do total in the week, right? And, you know, getting a little bit more in depth, like the ideology of your workout. So, in terms of how often you hit things per week, twice a week is a good ass number, right? If you do push-pull legs, or if you do the Arnold split, or if you do a combination where you do push-pull legs and then the Arnold split and then you take your rest day, whatever, it doesn't matter. You hit everything twice a week. So that's good. Now, when I ask you about your volume, okay, I do not want to hear that you only do 10 sets of biceps per week, right? But I definitely don't want to hear that you do 50 sets of biceps per week, right? The optimal range, as far as I've learned and, you know, done for myself, is going to be about 20 to 25 sets total per week, right? So I sort of lean towards closer to 20. But so, yeah, I'll just say that, close to 20 sets per week, right? So that means every time you do chest, if you hit it twice a week, you got to do 10 sets of chest, right? Same for every other muscle in the book. None of this shit is different except for calves. Calves is the exception. So, and then I'm going to ask you what you do in your workout, right? If you tell me you start your chest day off with, let's say you do 10 sets, like I would recommend, and you tell me you start your chest day off with 3 sets of flies, right? Cable flies, then 3 sets of pec deck, and then you finish with 2 sets of barbell bench and 2 sets of incline dumbbell. I'm going to look at that and I'm going to tell you that that is stupid. Because what you want to do in your workout, at least as far as I would recommend and have seen results from myself, is you want to start off the beginning of it with your heavy compound lifts, right? So biceps, whatever, it's a little bit different, but let's just say chest, for example, right? What machine or movement are you going to be strongest on? Are you going to be able to get the most muscle recruitment on? Probably some kind of press, some kind of bench or chest press or whatever, Smith machine, doesn't matter. But you're going to want to start off with something where you can really go heavy and reach failure. And then as your lift progresses, you can move on to more isolation movements like, you know, pec decks and flies and whatever else to really get a good pump and squeeze and burn. But as far as I'm concerned, those heavy compound lifts are crucial to gaining strength, size, endurance. So if you're going to just pre-exhaust with isolation movements before you go for a heavy press, or you probably won't even do it heavy, just a pressing movement, you're just weakening yourself and you're not going to be able to get as much out of that movement. So start off heavy and then get lighter as the workout progresses. So that's enough of this little workout split rant. Hopefully if you are not in that criteria, you're, you know, getting a little bit of a mental trigger to self-reflect and maybe do a little bit more research. So I'm going to finish calves and then get in the car. All right. Wow, workout done. I think you know what time it is. I think you know what's about to happen, right? I'm going to reach into my pouch. What am I going to pull out? Post-workout dextrose shake, goddammit. Let's just slam it before I have time to Think about how bad it's gonna taste. I mean, how good. How good it's gonna. I love it. Oh. Yeah, that takes a moment to settle. So if you're bulking and you're making whatever heinous shake that the bulking lifter tends to find himself confronting, be it like melted ice cream, protein powder, peanut butter, throwing in like olive oil, whatever you can to get into calories, your best bet is just gonna be to try to slam it as quick as possible, just so you don't have to sit there and brew on it. So what else? So if you've come from the TikTok, that's pretty much my only other vector of social media growth at the moment. The posts are very different, you know. I feel like when I post on the TikTok, it's more so just some goofs, just some silly shit, little workout edits, whatever. Which I like. Like, it's cool. Does good for the algorithm, so it's badass. But you know, the YouTube, that's actually where it's a bit more serious, or at least a bit more informative, right? Because when I say all these posts about you know, ego lifting, shit like that, I mean, you know, it's to be taken with a grain of salt, as it were, right? If you want my actual takes and opinions, this is where it's gonna be. But yeah, man, growth has been crazy. It's only been, we're coming up on 3 months of the YouTube videos. So when I say that the bulk series is going to end at 260, it doesn't mean there's not another series after it. You know, that just means we're going to switch to the fucking cut, you know? So I know you guys have been antsy about the full day of eating. I'm just so lazy about it. Because I'm used to just doing the YouTube videos, like filming the whole workout, saying whatever banter, editing it the next day, posting it. Like, it's a pretty good schedule for me. But yeah, what really fucks me up is when I'm eating, I want to be on my phone and shit. You know, I want to be watching a show or something, like whatever, scrolling. So to not be doing that and just record, it just makes it a little bit more of a hassle. But it'll come. I'll actually try to make it, I'll make it good. I'll add some Q&A stuff, or if you got any other suggestions that you want to see in that, I mean, just comment below, you know. As I'm sure you've noticed, I mean, I read all these comments. You know, these videos aren't big enough that I can't do it. So, it depends on the comment. I don't reply, I don't reply to all of them, especially if, oh my god. Especially if the comment is asking a question where the answer is in the video. It's like, I'm not going to answer that, man. Jeez. But yeah, I read them all, so whatever you say, I mean, whether I like it or not, it's going straight to my brain. But tomorrow is going to be a chest day. I've got another exam, which I'll try to not let interfere with my meals and whatnot. So I'm gonna go home. Actually, maybe I'll pick up some McDonald's on the way. Just, I mean, like I'm telling you, calories in, calories out. So if you're bulking, As long as you hit your protein and you're eating a fuck ton of carbs, especially if you do your cardio, I mean, you can get away with eating some bullshit. I'm not sitting here eating chicken and rice 12 times a day, right? It's more like a maybe 5 servings of cereal with 4 cups of milk, a bunch of ramen, protein shakes, beef, and like instant rice. So I guess I do the rice. Uh, Sweets, just whatever to get those macros in. But yeah, shit. So like I was saying, fucking time to go home, rest, take my vitamins, shower off. Uh, oh Jesus! I do this thing where after I do my laundry, I just dump it out on my bed, so that I have an incentive to fold it. But I've got the dumbest habit of just scooting it to the side and then sleeping on the other side of the bed. It's fucked up. Who knows? Maybe I'll fold it. Maybe I'll go into a manic cleaning frenzy. But either way, chest tomorrow. Get excited. So I'll see you next time. God damn it.